Tomorrow, for the first time in over 20 years, we could see two teammates score 5 goals each at a single World Cup. Tomorrow, a team that hasn't lost a game in 36 matches could go down. And tomorrow, one of two World Cup winners is going home before the final. This is France against Spain, and it might be the best matchup this entire tournament has to offer. Let's set the stage, because both of these teams have been terrifying all summer. Start with France. They've won every single game they've played, 6 wins in a row, and scored 16 goals doing it. That attack is built around 3 players, Kylian Mbappé, Ousmane Dembélé, and Michael Olise. And the numbers are almost hard to believe. Mbappé and Dembélé have combined for 13 goals between them, which means tomorrow, if either one of them scores again, they'll become the first pair of teammates to hit 5 goals each at a single World Cup since Brazil's Ronaldo and Rivaldo did it back in 2002, the year Brazil went on to win it all. That's the company this French attack is keeping right now. And it's not just the players, their manager has his own piece of history on the line too. Didier Deschamps is coaching his 4th and final World Cup for France, and tomorrow's match will be his 26th World Cup game in charge, breaking the all-time record for most matches managed by one coach at the tournament. After 14 years leading this team, he's chasing one more final before he steps away. It's worth remembering how France actually got here too. They cruised through the group stage, survived a physical, scrappy Paraguay side in the round of 16, and then took down Morocco 2-0 in the quarterfinal, even after Mbappé missed a first-half penalty. He made up for it minutes later with a brilliant solo goal before setting up Dembélé for the second. This team just doesn't seem to have a weak moment in it right now. Now Spain. On paper, they're just as dangerous. They haven't lost a single match in 36 games, one shy of the all-time global record. They've allowed just 1 goal in 6 matches this entire tournament, the best defense left standing, and their 2 young stars, Rodri and Lamine Yamal, are only just now hitting their best form after both battled fitness concerns earlier in the summer. Spain also has recent history on their side. They've beaten France in 2 of their last 3 meetings, including a win at the Euro 2024 semifinals on their way to becoming European champions, plus a wild 5-4 win over France at last year's Nations League finals. Their path to this semifinal wasn't always smooth either. They were held to a surprise scoreless draw by Cape Verde in their opening group game, and they needed a stoppage-time winner from substitute Merino just to get past Portugal in the round of 16. Merino then did it again in the quarterfinal, coming off the bench to beat Belgium late. If this game comes down to one moment, Spain has already shown all summer that they know how to find it. But here's Spain's one real weakness, and it's a big one: penalty shootouts. Despite that incredible unbeaten streak, Spain has only won 1 out of 5 World Cup shootouts in their history, and they even lost last year's Nations League final on penalties. If tomorrow's game is close, and it very likely will be, that history could matter a lot. So who wins? France is going in as the favorite, and it's not hard to see why. They've progressed from all 4 of their last World Cup semifinals, and they've won the last 3 of those without allowing a single goal. That's an almost impossible standard to keep up, but this team has done it before. Still, Spain controls games like almost nobody else in the world. And if they can slow this match down and keep the ball away from Mbappé and Dembélé, they have every chance of pulling off the upset. Whoever wins tomorrow in Dallas moves on to the World Cup final on July 19th. And waiting for them will be the winner of the second semifinal the day after, England against Argentina in Atlanta. That one has its own storylines. Jude Bellingham has been the best player on the planet, not named Messi or Mbappé, this whole tournament, and he and Harry Kane are tied for the most goals on the England squad, 6 apiece. The concern for England is that nobody else has really stepped up. Only one other England goal all tournament has come from a player who isn't Kane or Bellingham. Meanwhile, Argentina is chasing something no team has done in a while, going back-to-back as World Cup champions, and they're doing it in what's almost certainly Lionel Messi's final World Cup. Argentina hasn't been perfect. They've needed extra time twice already just to survive, against Cape Verde and again against Switzerland. And they give up leads far too often, including a miraculous comeback they needed just to get past Egypt. But when the game is on the line late, there might not be a more composed team left in this tournament, and that experience could be the difference against an England side that's leaned heavily on just 2 players to get this far. Here's what makes this whole Final Four so special. by the way. This is only the third time in World Cup history that all 4 semifinalists have won a World Cup before. And it's the very first time ever that the top 4 ranked teams in the world have all made it to the semifinals at the same tournament. No underdogs snuck in this time, just the 4 best teams on the planet, standing exactly where everyone expected them to be. So tell me, who's winning tomorrow, France or Spain? And who do you like in the England-Argentina match the day after? Drop your picks in the comments and make sure you're subscribed because I'll be right back here with full breakdowns of both these games the second the final whistle blows.